Hello, gamers. Hello, noobs. Welcome to the last day of the tournament. My guest this time is a legend. He has been around for a very long time, and that's why he's so good. If you doubt that, watch his Tourney 2 Merlin game. I'm sure that will change your mind. His chat is very creative in the most surprising way. Let's welcome Bassem.
Hello, idiots and Bremen.
Glad you're here with me. And this is a special game, and we have a very good lobby.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. To be honest, this is a good lobby. Not gonna lie, but
Ref and Mayor.
not gonna.
We've
Yeah,
been waiting for this.
uh,
Everyone who's been following the tournament will know that Ref and Mayer are not necessarily on the best terms right now.
I mean, Riff has a lot of enemies.
So the enemies. There's a grain of truth to that. That's for sure. And 1.1 is a very
Ooh,
powerful pick.
yeah, kinda spicy pick, but doesn't mean anything to be honest, because like he does that as in a role.
When I see pick like 1.1 here, I kinda can see him being forced to accuse an M2.
Hmm, I mean, not necessarily because like maybe JSM is res and he's on picking another res. Like it doesn't have to be mission one is not clean. But usually what I do is that I give mission to Hammer like his options
Mm-hmm.
in case that they are res, then they have options to pick clean.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But just in case. Also, like
1.3.
honestly, like accusing mission one and mission two, it doesn't mean anything. Like it doesn't mean that mission one plus the person who accused it is not clean. But yeah, people usually take it that way.
Yeah, there is a little bit of ambiguity between what does M2 accuse me. So some people think it accuses 1.5 exactly, and other people think it accuses M1 plus 1. I personally think that it accuses M1 plus 1.
I would be inclined to think so as well. Like I
Hmm.
think that if you don't like mission one and mission two hammers, then accusing mission one doesn't like it just means yeah you're not an ad I guess to
Hmm.
1.5 1.6.
And I was about to say that 1.3 is kinda racing Bubbly in a non-obvious way. And Anoki instantly unpicks Bubbly. The ref is off approving.
No, honestly I think 1.3 raises ref in a way
Just ref.
from Inoki's point of view, but since Inoki didn't like Inoki got off picked by ref on
Hmm.
1.1, right? So he can't really unpick ref at the moment. So I guess Bubbly is the second best choice that he has.
Hmm. I would have to look into this. It seems like non-obvious 1.4. It's. I was thinking for a moment it trusts bubbly, but that's because I was thinking 1.2 after 1.1 is usually Mayon picking bubbly. I don't know.
Here's how I look at it, right?
Hmm.
So 1.1 and 1.3 combination from Inoki's point of view means that Bubbly is likely res, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So if Inoki knows that Bubbly is most likely res, then who's Bubbly liking?
One of Mayor and
What do you
JSM
think?
giving 1.2 would have the last spy, right? If you're Anoki. 1.2 says Rev, Bangle 1 means Mayor, JSM 1.
Yeah, that's the most likely scenario, I guess.
But who does she like? It's not obvious to me. Maybe Mayor? Because he's the one left out of 1.1.
Here's the thing though. What's JSM's only team with Inoki? It's probably anti-Mayor refrain. So I think Inoki's like play here is to not pick mission 1+1. He would probably pick Bubbly and Wangle Bangle. And
Wait,
if
mm,
it fails, then something is off. Or like JSM is just a spy, and Mayor and Refrain are both res.
I like your questions to me this game because you forced me to think about a lot of stuff, and we, at least I missed all of them 2 picks. So everyone besides Raft added to M1. Raft picked left hand side. That means 2 possible adds, and let's see them once now. Who's the add to? Could it be Mayor? It's not Mayor because of 1.2. So the only add is Bangle Bangle, right?
Yeah, most likely, yeah. Like that's how I would read it. Like if mission one is clean, Wangle Bangle is the only ad.
Mm-hmm.
But like like most people do, like if the team has only one ad to it, then why pick the team instead of picking the ad?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
the um,
I think you should pick Bubbly
I
and Bangle
think
Bangle here.
yeah, I think so too.
But then how many ads does that team have? JSM surely. But what about Mayor?
Jason, surely. Uh,
Not Mayor because of
I mean
1.3.
it's like if mission ones are bad, then maybe Mir, yeah, Inoki knows what he's doing. Like, yeah. That's why I like Inoki, man. Like, Inoki knows what to pick in like most scenarios.
Thankfully, M2 failed.
Okay,
We don't get a boring Danis game.
well, M2 failed, so that means mission one is unlikely to be clean
Unless M1s are bad.
unless M1 is all bad, yeah. But let's question it then. If mission one is not clean,
Mm-hmm.
and mission 2 is not clean, what are the bad mission ones? I think it would be only on picking Bubbly, no?
If 1.1 is bad as well, let's see.
Yeah.
It would be unpicking Bubbly because then right hand side teams and anti Bubbly teams. Because he's off of 2.5. I see where you're going with it. So Zigzag was picked. The good and one's pick.
Yep.
Without Anoki, of course.
I don't think JSM should stay in love with Bubbly. Not anymore at least.
He picked Zigzag instead of left hand side and himself, even after
Man, like
2.2.
Riff has a shitty chat. Like picking up in 3.1 is totally fine, especially that um he's off mission too. So
Yeah, I
he
think it's
can
okay as well.
app anything. Yeah. But reference chat is just filler chat at the moment.
And Bangle Bangle base, this has bad 1.2, 1.1, and 1.2.
Mhm. Yep.
Just...
Yep.
And Bangle Bangle rejected Zigzag on 3.1 to pick this.
Yeah. Yeah, this
Oh,
is probably a PR pick, which is like, oh, I'm PR, I pick the team that I want to see, but it's not clean kind of situation, I think.
well, so now JSM is like what? The only spy teams for JSM is Bubbly or Vangle Bangle, like mathematically, because both Vangle and Bubbly are on two fails.
Yeah, I don't think Bubbly is Res anymore. Think probably JSM is Res, uh, which means something is off,
Yeah,
and that
left
something
hand side
is
and
probably
Anoki doesn't
being
seem as
Spy.
convincing.
Hmm?
So left hand side and Anoki doesn't seem convincing at all.
Yeah.
So I will rest
Wangle
JSM.
I think Wingle could be Percy to Bobley, and thought that, oh, 1.1 was two spies, and
Oh,
that
yeah, she
means
did the
well
bottom one as well.
1.2, yeah, 1.2 is most likely to red. So she rejects 3.1, which has probably two Merlins, because I think the other Merlin is JSM.
Hmm.
I think the Merlins are Bobley and JSM, like online. Yeah, like she morgs Bubbly and then she spies. Okay,
Yeah, because JSM was confessed pretty much.
yeah.
Or was he?
Also, the 3.1 reject, a Merlin would probably approve it to give
Wait,
Inoki
wait a
hammer.
second, Bassem, because the first chat from JSM is that. Wait, Vangle Bangle says JSM's Babble's spy team, and JSM spies her. Or am I losing something? Am
Which
I
chat are
missing?
we talking about?
So at the start of M4, she says,
At the start of info.
JSM, you might be a Rus person,
Yeah.
and JSM says, well, Vank is a spy. But she doesn't seem to spy him back. You might be correct. It does sound like a possible Vank to Bubbly and JSM with all this chat. That's super sharp.
um, Sadly, that leaves the VTs in Inoki, Mir, and Refrain. And then those three, the most likely assassin is probably Mir, to be honest.
Isn't Rav the obvious? Because he's claiming he's playing PR like.
I mean, I would like Inoki here. Like, no matter what, I think Mission 3 doubled.
Hmm.
Like, big time.
And Bubbly's apping here, and she's apping Anoki and JSM.
Yep.
Anti Anoki and Bubbly, is it ever possible? Because if not, then Anoki is just Res.
In that game, I would love Inoki. Like, no matter what the position is, I think Inoki is just res.
Bangle's last team is anti Bubbly Anoki. Okay, so Mayor is talking about that exact team.
Inoki is gonna solve, but in these kinds of situations, I don't think stalling is good. Like Mir shouldn't be stalling here. Stalling is very bad strategy. Like very bad. It makes like Res on Merlin, all of them.
Hmm.
Their best team just crumbles when someone stalls like that.
By the way, Anoki has just killed right hand side and refrain, saying that
Yep.
Bubbly and Mayor are not two spies.
I could be wrong, honestly. But yeah.
So it seems to me like zigzag because Mayer's or Mayer is Res. Like if Mayer is a spy, then it's anti-Vangle Mayer. I think.
Inoki is 100% solving this. I have no doubt that Inoki is gonna shit on Bubbly and side with Wangle Bangle.
Yeah, honestly, this game is close to being solved from my POV, from all that they are claiming. Like Mayer is Res unless it's zigzag exactly, and Inoki is Res unless it's Bubbly and Inoki. So Rev, right hand side Mayer is a possible team.
Hmm.
Okay, then I think we are looking at the zigzag then.
Hmm.
Bubbly and Vangle Bangle, do you think it's a viable spy team?
No, I don't think so. And not because they are spying each other. It's because like no one is a PR in that situation. Like they are not like I don't know.
Yeah, I dislike the 3.1 reject to then spy Bubbly while picking 3.2 as two spies. It wouldn't make sense as assassin, and I don't think she's team building enough to be Morgana in that combo.
I mean, thinking what would the spies do or not do, I don't think that like that's a good way of thinking because like spies can be unorthodox and do whatever the shit they want and get away with it because oh if I'm a spy I'm not doing this or that.
It's a good point because it's definitely weak when people are just like trying to exploit this exactly. Like usually spies don't do this, and I will
Yeah.
do it because I will be raised by Pat because he plays like this. Yeah, I know. It's a very risky trap that I fall into sometimes.
Oh, Mir likes refrain. That mission 2 failed. Yoicks.
But if it's zigzag, right? Anti-Mayor and Vangle Bangle, M1 plus 1 will be clean. And Rev has
Wait, Mir is
healed it.
raising refrain. Inoki is raising refrain. Is it just no way, man? I don't believe anti Wang bubbly. I don't buy it for a second. I think Riff is probably res. Mm, Like he has to be res at this point. Mir just res him and he's off mission too.
I also don't think it's bottom.
Uh, bubbly is just outed, man. Like bubbly is just outed. It could be anti bubbly Inoki though.
Oh
Like
yeah. Mm-hmm.
that could be a team.
That's the only team that's not zigzag that I can see.
The thing is, the only one who's fighting bubbly like very hard is Wango Bangle.
Mm.
So like I would side with Wang here. I would side with Wang. Like even if it's anti Wang and bubbly, no one is spying bubbly harder than Wango.
You don't think it's
So
ever zigzag?
uh,
Anti-Mayor and Vangle?
no, I don't think so.
Hmm.
No, I don't think so.
So yeah, it would be Anoki Bubbly, or if it's not Anoki and Bubbly, then someone has claimed wrong info,
I'm. I mean,
and like hard and
it,
crit.
it, there is a slight chance for it to be zigzag with Wang and Mir two spies. Like that just means Bubbly is dead Merlin. Like I don't like that. Dead Merlins, just stay away from them. Like
Oh,
you're losing shot anyways if it's zigzag.
no, that's fair.
Because like Inoki and Merlin refrain is s- uh,
Referring did
maybe he has
1.1
a
and
slight,
2.2.
maybe he has a slight chance of being a Merlin candidate, but
On Zigzag with
uh,
2.2 after 1.5 is clean setup. Well, he did 1.1. I think that's a bit of
yeah,
bitch of unmerling, a little bit too much of unmerling and very risky.
it is. But he sometimes he does that, um, and gets away with it.
Hmm. I'll call anti-mayor bubbles. Right hand side and ref. I killed the team for some reason. When did I
Yeah,
kill
okay.
that
Refrain
team?
is studying with Inoki.
Mayor and Bubbly. So who has killed this team?
I mean, if is it actually zigzag at the end? Oh god, is it actually? Oh god,
Bubbly and Mayor. When the fuck did I kill that spy team?
Bubbly and Mirror. Hmm. I mean, Bubbly has to be the ad, no?
Yeah,
Like,
I think Bubbly should be the ad. Because I don't remember, but I was like following
yeah.
information very closely and I killed right hand side ref somehow. Hmm.
If Bubbly is the ad, Bubbly is just dead Merlin, man.
I also maybe JSM. I haven't considered JSM. Can JSM be Merlin?
I mean, it's not Mirror. That is not Mirror.
And also, why do we say it's not Enoki Merlin?
Hmm?
Why do we say it's not Enoki Merlin on Zigzag?
Hmm. Because why not just pick mission 1+1?
Because he did 1.4, and he's probably the most likely Merlin shot on clean M2.
Oh.
Just throwing in
Yeah, but
that.
he doesn't win missions though. Like with mission 2 failing like that. Like if he's Merlin and he does 1.4 and then followed with 2.5,
Mm,
don't think he's winning missions as Merlin. That's why I don't think it's Inoki on Zigzag. Like maybe it's Riff on Zigzag. Like Riff still has a chance of being Merlin candidate,
but
but
does he get
Bubbly.
rest so easily?
The
Because
thing is, yeah, like no. I mean, Mir made him confrizz. Like Mir brizzed him, so it's a fuck up from spies. I think Mir is still a spy,
but
but the question is it with Bubbly or Wango Bango?
Enoki, please.
That
Okay,
is
we are
most
at crit.
definitely in Bubbly and Wango Bango. Don't think it's Mir. Don't think it's Mir.
Zigzag is a very tricky shot. Because the obvious one is Bubbly. I don't think she had Merlins at all. Also depends who Morgana is. Should be Vangle. In between Vangle and Mayer if it's Zigzag.
Hmm.
3.1 Reg from Vangle.
I mean, since mission ones are bad and Bubbly is, hmm, could be the Bubbly as ad. But like Bubbly just nicked the rest team if Bubbly is the ad. Like she just or he, I don't know who Bubbly is. They just destroyed Refrain's candidacy with tapping 4.2.
Fair point. And who's
because
Merlin
Riff.
if it's right hand side and ref? Like if Bangle, because we are spending a lot of time considering Merlin and Zigzag. But what about PRs on right hand side and ref? Bangle to JSM and Bubbly, like you mentioned
Uh,
early.
Probably, yeah.
Any other
That's what I would
combos?
think.
So Enoki,
Um,
one
maybe
thing. Go on.
maybe Inoki. No, it's not Inoki Merlin. Even if it's right hand side, probably.
Like one thing
We-
that struck me as a little bit strange is that Enoki like pick up refrain in 4.4, while it was not obvious at all. So let's see Enoki's chat because he's gonna be very important, and he hasn't said anything but the single message right now. Yes, I'm just surprised Mayor doesn't want top picked. If Mary Bubbly two spies, yeah, we are killing right hand side and ref. It does seem like Zigzag is clean.
Hmm. If it's Zigzag, the only Merlin candidates are Bobbly and Jason. If it's right hand side refrain, it, it has more like candidates if it's right hand side ref, but Riff just on Merlin during mission 5 if it's right hand side.
Are they saying anything? Fang is straight applying. Hmm.
Wangle Wangle is doing her thing, blaming everyone
Yeah, of course.
to get on missions.
I do prefer Wang Ad, I think. Oh, wow. What the fuck, Enoki says? Yeah, this is a big chat from JSM.
Yep.
But if you wanna override, you can. Wait.
I- Inoki knows that refrain is not a PR, right? So he has to listen to Jason. Like even if he's telling him that he can override.
Yeah. And this is getting a little bit out of hand. So Bubbly is capsing as well now. Okay, JSM has stated what he wants, and Enoki is not picking yet. So yeah, Enoki is never married on right hand side and ref. Currently,
Uh,
ref will be the
I
most
would
important person.
I would still go with Wang because like and also like Bubbly 4.2 should be punished, not gonna lie. 4.2 should not have been happened there. But oh well.
Hmm. I completely forgot why I killed Bubbly and Mayor. I don't think so. She plays like this as either role. And they say, okay, so Rev said is Bang out at rest, and Enoki said no. She plays like this as all roles.
Romier is having like the most chat I've ever seen in my life.
How the fuck does Bang rest GSM after
Yeah.
Jason Spider? Uh, I do think if he spies with Bubbly, not saying that this is the 100% team. Okay, so Rev is kinda hinting towards ad Vang being the ad.
I mean, Inoki has to listen to JSM. If I'm in Inoki's position, I listen to JSM. Refrain is a VP.
Okay, so this is a good point. So if I'm Mayor Spice with Bubbly and I see. Oh no, Mayor Spice with Bangle Bangle. Okay, so if it's Mayor and Bangle Bangle, right? 1.5 sets up clean. And Rev, the res has accused. So look, if Mayor accuses of on 2.4, he's forcing Bangle Bangle on pick always. He didn't accuse, allowing clean and 1+1. Fuck. I think that's a strong argument.
Mm.
Alright, finding
And reading
this. I'm
reading
sleeping
chat in
currently.
crit. That shit's funny.
Yeah, this crit. It got a little bit out of hand. I would add bubbly, like finding, looking at what 2.4 now, after 1.5 and ref accusing. Yeah, I think maybe that's when I killed right hand side and ref. No, wait, what did I say? I'm sheep. The Vangle Bangle is an ad currently. Yeah, that mayor is not spiced with Vangle Bangle, is what I want to say.
Hmm.
Because of 2.4, like I said some stuff wrong while during my explanations, but if it's zigzag and M1+1 is clean and ref accused, one accused, so mayor 2.4 would be the second accused,
Bro,
claiming,
like JSM is
well,
too quiet. Like too quiet. He's
maybe
trying to not die.
he's.
I think he's trying to not die. There are a lot of pressure on him right now.
Well, yeah, he said who he wants, really, so, right, anything
Yeah,
he says will either unmerlin him or just do anything, or won't do anything good. He's only Merlin on right hand side ref currently,
yep,
and
yep. If I'm spy, I would insta shoot GSM. Like no cap,
Vangle to JSM.
no cap. Like insta. This is such an insta. This is such an insta shot. But Mir is not gonna insta shoot. Yep.
And
Yep,
Mir is
yep, yep, yep.
Assassin.
Yep. I think it's just wank to JSM and like that's why 3.1 got rejected, 3.2 got picked, JSM got rest. Like
It all makes sense, yeah, I agree.
Wang is an easy an easy person to read. Easy to read.
I wonder who they will have as Merlins. Ref? I don't think Ref is a likely Merlin. He could be, right? But then it assumes mistakes from
No.
spies,
Uh
and I don't think
Ref is
spies play
never
like this.
Merlin.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Mayer
Ref
is
is never
considering
Merlin.
him, I think.
No, he's never Merlin. There's no way. Like he never suggested Wang. He only suggested Mir or Bubbly. Um, Inoki is not Merlin either. Because I mean, Inoki could be Merlin, but that means JSM doesn't know the ad in Wangle Bangle and Mir, and JSM knew that Wang is the ad.
Hmm,
Like 10 out of 10 times, I would shoot JSM this game.
that's a lot.
Yep.
Well, I also don't see any other combo.
The only other combo is JSM
JSM to
to
Enoki?
Inoki.
Yeah, JSM to Enoki
Yeah,
would be the other.
yeah. But, I don't buy it. because JSM. How would JSM assassin Mir overwing? Is it a
Hmm.
read? Is it because 3.1 got rejected? I don't know. Also, Inoki took an awful long time to pick clean on mission 5.
Yeah,
And JSM didn't budge, right? Like, JSM suggested Wang and then shut up the entire crit. And
correct.
then Refrain kept saying, oh, Mir probably, like, gave all the options to Inoki, right? And then Inoki was like, okay, fine, I'll pick Wang.
Mm-hmm.
If JSM is Percy to Inoki and he sees Inoki stalling like that, he would flip to like maybe raise Mir based on Rift's chat. Like he can go like, okay, if Rift likes Mir, just pick Mir, right?
Yeah, yeah,
But
I see. I see
he
the
doesn't
argument.
flip.
That's fully correct. JSM just said at Vang, and Oki seemed to like be a little bit cautious of that. Ref was saying that Vang is probably not the ad. And Mayer is correctly saying it's Vangle to JSM or Vangle Merlin. Yeah, so what about Vangle Merlin?
No, that's a big no-no. Big no-no.
Percival's to Vang.
Who's Percy to Wang? It's not
Yeah.
Inoki.
I was
It's
thinking
definitely
about
not Ref.
about Anoki. What do you think it's Anoki to Vangle?
Why slam that 2.5? It's if it's Inoki to
Oh,
Bubble and Wang.
that's a very sane comment, yeah.
Like he can get away with mission 1+1. He can get away with Bubbly and Mir. He can get away with a lot of like other mission twos, but that 2.5 he
No, no,
doesn't get
that's a
away with.
very good point. GSM to Vangle. 3.1 on Percy? Hmm, maybe. Probably not.
Like
Ref to
JSM
Vangle.
pick app 3.1 to give hammer to Inoki. Because giving hammer to Inoki is actually good here. Actually good. To give hammer to Inoki.
Ref to Vangle. 1.1 PR pick because it's like 2 VTs. Left hand side because of 1.2. Because 1.2. Okay, so if it's ref to Vangle Bangle, look, so ref picks 1.1, and then Bubbly Merlin question mark is picking good M1 to his POV. Merlin Bubbly of picks ref with Morgana Vangle. Ref can think that he did good 1.1, so he picks left hand side. But then why is he accusing? Oh, he's accusing exactly because of that.
If you prefer Bubbly, then Inoki's just the ad. If you prefer Wang Inoki, since he doesn't like anti-mirror Bubbly.
Bubbly? Prefer Bang and Noki's. That sounds. What does it say? It just reminds everyone that Enoki killed right hand side and Rev. I think it's like Rev to Vangle Bangle I can see. So it's like Vangle Bangle to GSM. Unless there's something that happened in the chat. I'm reading through the chat currently, especially in 4chat. I'm trying to find something that would kill Ref to Vangle Bangle.
Hmm.
Because JSM did spy
Uh,
Vang at one point. Like JSM at the start of M3, we have JSM spying Vang, but it was like Vang said jokingly it's anti-bubbly in JSM, and then JSM says Vangle is a spy.
yeah, but Triff never once like eliminated Mir from being ad.
Bubbly Vang spy. Ref to Vangle Bangle. It's probably not the combo. I think it's the second
Yeah.
most likely. But at 4.5, he says to JSM that we should add it Enoki and Mayer talking to Enoki. Bubbly claim team has me Omega, not Merlin. Yeah, the zigzag. Raf would never be Merlin on that, that's correct. By the way, we can do something interesting here. I know you have still a few minutes. We can do a mid-game interview.
Mid-game
Yeah,
interview.
we
What's
invite one
what's
of the rest players and we talk to them about the role.
that? Sure. We can add whoever you want.
All right, so we should probably, yeah, let's add GSM. GSM. Where is he? Okay, I'm chatting with him. Okay, and we are about to go. Hello,
Yep.
Joe.
What's up?
It's great to
No,
have you here with us.
Do
So,
you want my?
no, we pretty much have your role. We think it's Vangle Bangle to GSM.
You don't have my role.
So you're not Merlin.
I'm not Merlin.
Wow.
I'm
oh,
Percy to Wing.
wow, indeed.
You're Percy to
Oh,
Wang.
really?
Yeah. I mean, Bubbly looked very good for Insta apping 4.2, especially because in my mind I consider Bubbly like a little bit less experienced, and so I could buy the world where she's just like Merlin kind of pick apping clean because she thinks it's obvious, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I went off vibes 1.3. Uh, I liked Ref's argument more about 1.3, probably not like
Mm-hmm.
being two spies. And then Inoki's top logic, like it just didn't really make sense to me. Like Mir can mention M1 plus one not being clean. The odds Inoki slams clean off of that comment is just like little to none.
I also like when I was thinking about why zigzag might not be clean, like one M1 plus one would be clean, right? And Ref already accused. And Mayor is 2.4, not accusing. Oh, we are about to have a shot.
Oh, thank God,
And
dude.
you're
Dude, the
winning.
VC was so confident on me, Merlin. They're like, oh, he has a paragraph ready to flame, blah, blah, blah.
Probably. But it seems like you're gonna win.
I mean, Wang
I'd be
did
very
play
happy
like
to win.
Wang did play textbook Percy too. I'm gonna lie.
Yeah, it ended up being a great frame. I didn't realize it
Yeah.
until after the game, but she just picks fucking 3.2 and insta-reses me.
4.2 app by Bubbly, by the way. Even though if it's her team, she should be mortgaged for it. I would like I would mortgage her for it.
Yeah, but I haven't played with Bubbles much, and I can't really say I know her, like, skill
Yeah.
level much. Like,
Yep. Understandable.
By the way,
because I don't
Joe.
know who else on Ping Girls they can send to a special game. I think Anjanu is capped or playing S+.
By the way, Joe, what do you think went wrong this game, and what could have gone better for the rest
I
team?
mean, 1.1 is just unfortunate. Um, and then like Inoki, the odds he sets up clean there is just near impossible.
Hmm.
I mean, after 1.3, I'd also want Bubbles on M1. That's what I was thinking, and then he just insta and picked Bubbles.
Hmm.
And then I kind of stated my preference, and Inoki was like very hesitant on it. Like I resed Ref, kinda.
Yeah.
And then I also approved like him getting added, so I don't know why Inoki kind of disregarded what I thought so much. But he was probably just nervous and being careful. Ref played pretty good though, other than unfortunate 1.1.
Hmm.
It's funny that Wang and I have been Percy to each other this tournament though, and likely getting shot for each other.
All right. There was one game where she was Percival to you, and she spied RC Morgana after 3.5. Yeah, and she got shot. I remember.
Yeah, they were much faster on that shot though. I wish they were faster on this one.
They have how much? 7 minutes, I think.
Um, yeah. I mean, I stopped reading chat a little bit to talk to y'all, but there's no way they're considering a Noki shot. What?
No, no,
The
no.
VC was hilarious though. They are legit so confident. Like it is
So
hilarious.
confident on JSM Merlin, you Merlin, right?
Yeah, Maxi's like JSM doesn't deserve to win this game. He's so Avi Merlian. Mosby's out there talking like, yeah, it's just JSM. It's just JSM. Tom was like, I know Wang's role. She's Percy to JSM.
Well, our VC was pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I know you were talking about it in with such strong opinions, given neither y'all are actually playing the tourney, I guess.
I was also considering Ref to Vangle Bangle as the less likely, but the second shot. Chelsea to Vangle Bangle 3.1. Why did you pick 3.1?
Noki res Dref. And it was a good M1's team, and it's also like
Uh-huh.
the good M2's team. So I mean, I feel like it was just a natural pick, and I don't think I can pick clean when like I could have picked anti 1.4, but like I feel like that has odds of getting rejected
Hmm.
and kind of claims PR because I feel like that isn't a team that a VT is thinking about.
But you didn't pick left hand side on yourself after 2.2 and 1.2.
Um,
Because Bubbly sees 1.1 and then picks correct 1.2, right? So left hand side on you.
Inoki's insta pickup and like kind of with how M2s went,
Mm.
I don't know. It was just all vibes. I thought 3.1 was a good team to pick to not claim PR and just let M3s play out.
No, it was
It's
a very
unfortunate
good pick.
3.2 got upped,
In
but
this combo, extremely good pick. Like you see, you have fooled pretty much every single player.
Yeah, and also Wang did reject 3.1. That was another reason I preferred her,
Mm,
along with the 1.3 logic.
was very good. What did you like the most
Being
about
res
this
in
game?
tourney games is fucking nerve-wracking.
So, what did you like the most about this game?
Um, I mean, I like that we won missions because I mean I didn't truly know Merlin. It was
Yeah.
the same as my VT game on bottom. Like when I told Anjanu I like bottom, I was so nervous.
Wow. Great win, Joe. Great win.
Oh, thank God.
Best
Great
person.
win indeed.
All right, guys.
Maybe. I mean, I think Wang did a little better.
Okay, so do you want to say something before we wrap up?
Joe MVP.
Let's go. You, Bassem?
I got fooled, not gonna lie. I thought it
Same.
was Wang to GSM.
Back to GSM in our hearts.
Well,
All right. Thank you guys for watching. That was an awesome game. And see you next time.